Aaron, tell me a little bit about yourself and what you do.
So I'm a chiropractor, 15 years, and my wife started a gym a couple of years ago. So I've gotten involved with that. It's still primarily her deal, but they go hand in hand with each other really well. And I've gotten to powerlifting the last couple of years and really enjoy that aspect of things.
So when you got into like powerlifting, were you weight training any before that at all?
Not really. I have a little bit of background in CrossFit, but then I took several years off, like several years off. And that's really the only foundation I've had. And then getting back into it, finding myself a little bit older, don't really like the hits and all of that fun stuff. I like the powerlifting, do a set of 5 or 10 and take a 2 or 3 minute break. That's my style now.
Okay,
So
I like
I
that.
like
Do you
that.
compete at all right now?
I have not. No, I don't know. I'm getting ready. Actually, I'm starting to, at my wife's gym, work with a trainer this evening. I've
Oh,
been doing my own thing for a long time, and it's time to have somebody else kick my tail end a little bit.
I love
So
that.
we'll see. He'd like to see me compete. We'll see how it goes, but maybe.
That's awesome.
maybe.
You got to keep me posted.
So
I'm excited to see what made you want to take the CPT from Lionel.
well, I'm always looking for I take an active approach. I try to take an active approach with my patients and encourage them to be active. So you're always looking for ways to increase the tools in your tool bag, so to speak. To me, that was a big part of it. And integrate with things at the gym, a little bit out of my depth. I've been more chiropractic than gym. And with her owning a gym, I was like, all right, I need to step it up a little bit and get more involved in that aspect of things. So it really was a perfect combination of things for me.
That's and how did you like the program? Anything that stood out to you specifically?
I felt like it was great in the evidence-based aspect of things. I gave you the history of things, then it jumped right into the science of it. There's a good foundation. Of course, with my history in chiropractic, I've got a good foundation of anatomy and physiology and all of that, but it was a great refresher for me on that. And some of that stuff has changed in 15 years, frankly. So it was good. I like the psychology of it as well. They talk about the psychology of success and why people have failed in the past and how you can help keep them from failing as a trainer, but it's also applicable in the pain-based approach as well. Why are people having repetitive injuries? And there's a psychology to pain. A huge component of pain is psychology. So it was great. And then from a not as much applicable to me because I don't plan to be definitely not a full-time trainer, but I may do some training. I love the fact that being a university level class or course, you don't have you once you have it, you don't have to do jump through hoops every year or two like you do with some of the other. Of course, you're going to want to do your ongoing education, but you can do it, pick the courses that you want to take versus having to do the ones that just specifically align with whichever certification you might have.
That makes sense. Yeah, a lot of
So,
people have heard that it really excites them.
yeah, I
Because I've
think
heard
that's a huge selling point to me in that it just makes so much sense.
easier too. I know how so many trainers that have lapse certifications, unfortunately, like you tend to
Yep.
forget, and it's costly too.
Yep.
Every two
Yep.
years, every
It
year,
is.
every 2 years adds up. Question for you: you talk about the psychology of the CPT program. You've
Yeah.
obviously been in the gym space. When you see individuals like quit, do you see it's not? Do you see it more based on the internal side of things, where they're like, "Oh, I'm exhausted," and maybe they can't do it, where it's maybe in their head. It's, hey, I'm in the gym, but then all these outside factors that play a role where you are now prepped to help that person. Where it's okay,
Yeah.
we have more going on than just the gym. You can help
Yeah,
them.
and I think most people, when they fail, if you want to call it that, with being consistent in the gym, of course, there can be injuries that can get people discouraged. But I think more often than not, it is stuff at home. It is life stuff, and some of the stuff can be helped, but a lot of it can be. I think a trainer has the ability to come alongside and say, "Hey, you know what? You've got X, Y, and Z going on right now. Let's." But let's do this. If you can't do this, let's do this. To me, that's a big part of it, is relating, empathizing, but at the same time saying, hey, you know what? Let's not lose everything that we've gained here. Because life is not perfect. Life is hard. There's stuff that comes up. We're all busy. And oftentimes it's good stuff. It's not all bad things, but we're all so busy and prioritizing. And I think trainers can come alongside, and that psychology of it that Lionel talks about, I think can be helpful in just digging through some of the surface level issues that you might come across.
I love that. I think that's really powerful too. I've been training for 15 years, just trying to stay in shape.
Yep.
And people are like, "Oh, it must be easy for you to get in the
Oh,
gym." It
no.
is very hard every single day. Sometimes I love it. Some days and weeks I'm like, I don't want to be in here. Even like you and I, who've been in there, find it difficult and need that motivation outside. So someone new coming in, I can see how this can be really challenging for a lot of people. And
Oh,
having
for
it
sure.
like that help
Yep.
overcome it can be very powerful.
Yep.
Uh,
I definitely agree.
I guess for someone who's looking to become a personal trainer or getting into the field, what would be your recommendation on why they should choose the CPT from Lionel?
The one that I mentioned, I think one of the bigger ones is, yeah, once you have it, you have earned it. And it's university level, it's accredited. But I also like the online component of it. You can do it at your own pace. I probably took maybe 8 weeks to complete mine. You could have done it a little faster than that if you really wanted it, but I was doing it nights and weekends and different things like that because that's what it allowed me to do. And there were times when I probably went a week or 10 days without even opening up the class, which is probably not ideal, but it allowed me to, and you just pick up where you left off. So I like that aspect of it. You get a huge library of exercises that you can draw from, which is nice. But to me, the ability to do it at your own pace, it's very professionally done. The graphics, the videos, it's all well integrated. There's not fluff. You're not wasting your time.
Awesome. I appreciate that. Thank you.